Now we're going to go inside the vineyard. Now we're just passing the newly planted Sauvignon Blanc that's about 6 years old. And then you see where it's overgrown, it's the old vineyard, and maybe we should get off here and look closer. What do you think?
Yeah, it sounds great.
I see lots of clusters that are beautiful clusters. Now you have to realize that this year, while the weather was kind of goofy, starting in the spring and early summer, it was cold and rainy, and then suddenly in July we started getting hot, really hot days, and so I was really worried, but I see that this is going to be a good year. Now, I don't know what's going to happen the next few weeks. I hope nothing bad, but I hope that this is going to persist and we're going to get a good harvest with beautiful fruit, and we will make the Hikaru Sauvignon Blanc enough Hikaru to sell to all the sushi restaurants, at least in California. I want you to pay attention to how the clusters, they are all exposed and they are uniform. And this is really amazing, and I'm so proud of it that my people are listening to me, and they are really doing what I asked them to do. This is going to give us a wine that is very fruity and floral. And it's not going to have some parts that are overripe and some parts that are underripe. That the whole plant is producing grapes with the same level of ripeness. So I tasted. Now, today it's the 19th of August, and in previous years we harvested the end of August. This year it's going to be a late harvest, just from tasting the fruit. The fruit, it's beautiful clusters and beautifully structured vineyard, but the fruit is not ripe yet, and it's not even close to being ripe. I think it will require 2 to 3 weeks at least to ripen to the level that I like, so that we can make a wine that is going to be fruity and aromatic to fit what we said about Hikaru. This side of the vineyard is exposed. We expose it by removing the leaves. And this part, you see the leaves are on and you don't see the clusters. And there is a reason. And the reason is that this faces the morning sun and this faces the afternoon sun. And the morning sun is not very hot. So you want the fruits the grapes to ripen, so you expose them. The afternoon sun is very hot, so you don't want to expose them. And that's why we cover them. These are spurs. This is a spur, and this is a spur, and this is a spur. So we have about 5 spurs on each arm, 4 to 5 spurs. And then each spur has a shoot. This is a shoot, and this is a shoot. Actually, each spur has 2 shoots. Hopefully one faces this side and the other one faces the other side. And then each shoot will have 1 or 2 clusters. Look, this one has only 1 cluster. This shoot has 1 cluster. This shoot has 2 clusters. This is made by hand. In nature doesn't produce it this way. Nature produces a plant that is more in chaos. You know, you get shoots all over. So you have by hand, you have to train the plant to remove the extra shoots and only maintain 1 to 2 clusters per shoot. And this gives you good wine.